Not sleeping, especially if you're getting really agitated, trying to fall asleep, or when you wake up, watch this video because I'm going to talk to you about this type of sleep disturbance according to Ayurveda. Hey guys, I'm Brittany Nelson, and I'm a certified Ayurveda health counselor and the founder of Earth Intuitive, which is a community for sensitive women wanting to find relief and community in their health journeys. Today, I want to talk to you about insomnia or sleep disturbances from an Ayurvedic lens. This is part 2 in my video. If you're curious, go to part 1. The link is below. We talk about the Vata dosha. Today, we're going to talk about Pitta. So I have firsthand experience with this as someone who is very Pitta predominant in her dosha. We'll talk about that in a moment. And I know what it feels like to be woken up by your body or by some disturbing thing, and then waking up feeling really agitated and frustrated. Over the years, with my study and my own experience, I have found ways that have really brought more calm and consistency to my sleeping routine. So we're going to get into it. First of all, what is Pitta dosha? First of all, the doshas translate to imbalances in the body. So there's 3 main doshas in Ayurveda. Doshas are imbalances, but they're also elemental makeups where each person and even seasons of life or seasons in nature are comprised of these different element makeups. So Pitta dosha is the fire element combined with a little bit of water. So it's very fiery in nature. It is people who have a lot of Pitta predominance may have more musculature, like athletes. Psychologically, they're very driven. They can be very intense as well. CEOs, entrepreneurs, a lot of them are Pitta people. They have that fire and that drive to really create a lot of beauty in the world. This is so beautiful. And of course, because it's an imbalance, there's a lot of things that can come with it. So a lot of fire in the body. This could be digestive issues. Pitta really rules the digestive system, the liver, the stomach, the spleen. And it can also be inflammation in the body. It can be irritability, judgment, being a perfectionist. So these are some of the kind of more negative sides of Pitta. And how this can manifest in sleep specifically is feeling too fiery and too hot. It may be hot flashes. It may be not feeling settled or calmed down enough to fall asleep at all. It may actually be a disturbance in your body, like acid reflux waking you up in the night. And so in Ayurveda, the way we want to find balance is to apply the opposite. So just imagine, just for a moment, close your eyes, take a breath. And imagine there's a big roaring bonfire in front of you. Maybe you can feel the heat. You can see the sparks and the beauty there. And also that fire can get out of control. So how do we tame this fire? We pour water on it, the exact opposite. So it's cold, it's wet, we dampen that fire, right? So in Ayurveda, the remedy is always the opposite. Like increases like. So if we're having spicy food at night, that's going to increase the problem. So we want to apply the opposite. So when Pitta is really roaring, so it's hot, it's fiery, it's inflammatory, it's fast moving, right? Just like a fire. We want to bring the opposite in. So we want slow and cool and calming. Here's a few Ayurvedic recommendations for those of you who have trouble sleeping as a Pitta person. Number 1, have a really calm, cooling, and slowing down routine before bed. So as the sun starts to go down, turn off all blue lights, turn down the overhead lights, and start to get yourself into a really calming and cooling routine. In Ayurveda, they love warm milk at night. So we don't want cold. We still want warm because it's going to help our digestive fire keep working. You could do some warm milk of your choice with some nutmeg, some saffron, any herbs that can feel really calming for you. So that's a great way to start. Don't do any sort of work at night. So any sort of drive, focus, intensity, we want to cool that down when the sun goes down. Okay. So save the working time for the morning and the afternoon and start to wind it down as the sun starts to go down. Another cool thing about Pitta is, and about Ayurveda in general, is we have these times of day that are actually associated with the doshas. So for Pitta, 10 to 2 a.m. to p.m., so kind of that middle of the day, that's a really good time to get a lot of work done, to stay focused, and also 10 to 2 p.m. So 10 p.m., 2 a.m. in the middle of the night, that's also Pitta time. So what that means is if you've ever felt a second wind, if you feel really tired around 9 o'clock, but you stay up and then all of a sudden it's 10:30 and you have a second wind, that is Pitta at play. So one of the most important and powerful things you can do is get to bed by 10 or earlier. Now, I know this is hard for some people love it. I know for myself, when I go to bed before midnight, I have such a deeper sleep. If I can't get to bed until after midnight, I usually feel pretty groggy throughout the day, the next day. We want to have that time. So between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., this is Pitta time. This is when the liver is healing itself, is cleansing. We want to be asleep for that because the liver is such a driving force in Pitta. It is that which creates anger, but it also is such an important organ in our body that filters everything. Our digestive system, also our emotions, our stressors, all of it gets filtered and processed, but we have to be asleep to do that. So if I could tell you anything to take away from this, if you can, try to get to bed earlier, and you can help yourself do that by doing these calming, cooling practices, okay? Here's a breathwork practice. I'm going to share two with you. This one is called Sitali breath. It's very cooling. This is especially good in the summertime, or if you're in a hot climate, you feel overheated. Feeling overheated at night is one of the worst ways to try to go to sleep. I know this firsthand. So I can't even travel anymore unless I know there's an air conditioning unit, especially if I'm in the tropics. I spent a month in the jungle in Hawaii, no AC. Even just with the humidity itself, I had trouble sleeping all month and it was miserable. So I no longer will do that. I make sure there's an air conditioning unit so I feel cool and calm to sleep. This is so important. So here's Sitali breath. There's a couple of ways to do this. So go ahead and just find a comfortable seat. Take a breath. And then you're going to inhale through your teeth. I know that's weird, but just try it out. You'll feel a lot of coolness coming in. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the teeth. Exhale through the nose. So you could do it that way. The second version is inhaling through the tongue if you can roll your tongue. They both do the same thing. So inhale through the tongue. Exhale through the nose. One more time. Inhale through the tongue. Exhale through the nose. So if you feel agitated, if you've had a really stressful day, try doing that breath for just a couple of minutes before you start to go to bed. It's going to immediately bring coolness in your body, okay? Another thing you can do is use coconut oil on your body. This is very cooling. If it's a little bit colder out, you could even do a warm bath or a warm shower because when you get out, you're going to feel that whole body coolness before you go to bed. And it's a really nice way to wind down. This is the second breathwork practice I'm going to share with you guys. This is specifically if you just can't fall asleep or if you wake up, you feel agitated, and you really need to calm yourself back down to sleep. This is for any dosha. This is wonderful. This has worked for me and for clients before. So you're going to inhale for 4, for the count of 4, hold the breath for 7, exhale for 8. So again, that's inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. So let's just do one round together so you can kind of get it. So release all your breath out. Inhale 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you just repeat that as much as you need until you finally get some sleep. There are so many different remedies I can talk to you guys about. The last one I will say is this. If it's nice out, even if it's not, you can bundle up, go outside, and go for a moon walk. The moon is, again, a completely opposite of the sun. The sun holds that fire energy. The moon holds more of that cool, ocean, beautiful energy here. So when we tap more into that moon energy, we're going to feel that sense of coolness and calmness. So doing a moonwalk, I love to do this, especially in the summer when it's just too hot to go out in the day. I usually try to do my hikes more around sunset, and then I go for a little walk under the moon at night. It's such a great way to calm down. And if you can take anything away from this video, it's to cool things down, slow things down, and calm things down. At the end of the day, you can leave that intensity for earlier in the day. Do your workouts earlier in the day. If you do anything at night, just do some gentle yoga, gentle breathing. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want continued support, I offer one-on-one health counseling at the link below. Or if you just want a free community to explore my Ayurveda one-on-one course, I go deeper into all 3 doshas, into what Ayurveda is, how this can help you. You can join my community for free. Have a great day, y'all.